We begin with outrage in Kentucky after a convict released from prison 13 and a half years early under what they call shock probation.
No, it's not the shock probation you guys and I thought it was. Nope. I wish it was, though. How are you good people doing, my American brothers and sisters? Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith, and you're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me up here, down here. Click this. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. And if you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification. It will bring down a drop box. I did it on purpose. Drop. It bring down a drop box, and you can select all notifications. That way you'll be notified when I post a video. Do not forget to go check out my other YouTube channel called Man, Husband, Father. And everything I'm asking you to do on this channel, make sure you do it over there. And we are close to the 7,000 subs, guys. Thank you very much for that. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's another story I'm bringing you guys after I showed y'all that freaky, scary Papa Shango lunatic in the first video I did today that tried to kidnap someone. Well, this story here is another weird one, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I really don't understand how, like, common sense in this case can even allow something like this to happen. I mean, a man attempts to kidnap somebody, right? They let him out because something's wrong with him. This man, in which y'all are getting ready to hear, goes beyond what the Papa Shango, Shaka Zulu, the tribe of Kuhika in Africa, that looking crazy freak. This man goes beyond what they did. This is crazy. Listen to this.
We begin with outrage in Kentucky after a convict released from prison 13 and a half years early under what they call shock probation just last year is brought up on new kidnapping, assault, and robbery charges. Armand Langford appearing in court yesterday. He is accused of abducting a woman and her two young sons from their house on Friday to help him go and rob a bank in Louisville.
So much for rehab. Police say he forced the mom to drive her own car at knife point while one of the sons was in the front. Langford sat in the back with the youngest son. When they arrived at the bank, Langford allegedly used the mom as bait, threatening to kill her if the teller didn't give him $20,000. The teller gave him some cash. He ran off, but was found and arrested 6 hours later.
So the suspect is now being held on a $1 million bond, and we're learning he should have been serving a 14-year sentence for similar robberies, but he was released from custody early on shock probation in July of 2024 after serving just 5 months. Shock probation allows certain misdemeanors and felony offenders a second chance after a short time behind bars. A judge considers the seriousness of their crime and how the criminal is attempting to reform. The convict then serves the remainder of their sentence on probation if granted.
I'd never heard of that before. Meanwhile, Langford was granted shock probation under the conditions that he completed intensive outpatient treatment and submit to random drug tests. The family said this would never happen if Langford had served his full punishment.
Other states like Ohio, Indiana, Georgia, Texas, Alabama, and Iowa also offer shock probation programs. So he tells the judge, I was so shocked by my time in prison, those 6 months. I promise, Judge, I won't offend again. And then the judge lets him out.
Well, I've heard of, different sentences being deferred and the court deciding to allow the offender out. Never this early on someone that has already committed robbery. It's a violent offense. You would think that they would, take it a little bit more seriously, but apparently this is happening across the country. It's the first time I've heard of the term, though.
Number one, I'd like to know the criteria. I mean, is it the gut feeling of a therapist that's worked with them constantly? Is there a punch list of things that they got to be able to pass? I mean, is there a panel that he's got to go in front of and impress? Or is it just one person just saying, okay, we have an overcrowded prison, let's let this guy go and see what happens?
And what happens now? Does he go back to prison and then can he say, oh, I was shocked again, and he gets out again? He took this robbery to the next level. He took this woman, broke into their house, allegedly, and grabbed her 2 young sons and throws her in her car. She has to drive with a knife to her neck. We're going to interview Brandon Strong, who is the dad, the husband, whose family was allegedly kidnapped, coming up.
Well, he automatically has to now, if the judge has any brains, serve the rest of the first sentence now. He has to do the full 14 years.
You don't
and
know.
then
Some of
that's
these judges are
additional.
so liberal.
That's what I mean. If this judge has a brain, he's violated it twice.
Y'all, what is that? What the actual heck is up with our justice system? And if y'all didn't know this, in case you didn't know this, shock probation is supposed to be like the scared straight like type version of letting them out on probation, that whenever they got in jail or in prison or anything like that, it's supposed to be something where they're going to be supervised. Now they're going to supervise them and, make sure that they're standing up to their probation, because they only did it because they wanted to be like, this is this idea that what happened to him in prison was going to be something that's going to change the trajectory of his life. Yeah, it's supposed to be like shock, scared, straight like type thing by him being in prison. Him going to jail, prison, wherever he was, he gets in there and they claim that whatever happened to him in there was such a impact on his life that it's going to change him. Man, y'all, he kidnapped the mother and the son. Took them to a bank, you heard what he told them? He wanted them to withdraw. Does that sound like somebody that, since I've been in jail for a little bit, this gonna make me realize and look at myself for what I did? Man, I'm telling you right now, this is why this stuff is just absolutely horrible. It's almost like they're purposely wanting these people to get out so they can cause more harm to law-abiding citizens. That is absolutely ridiculous and unacceptable for something like this to happen, and they just expect people just to accept it and just eat it up. What are you going to do? He's not going to be able to get a job. Sir, what's this felony for? Oh, I kidnapped the mother and her son, and I told her that I would shoot her. She's going to withdraw $25,000, but they let me out because prison kind of scared me. We'll call you. Yeah, pretty much how that's going to go. That's ridiculous, guys. Let me know what y'all think about these different stories you heard thus far with our justice system. Like, if there's anybody out there that's in law, can you try to articulate to me how in the world a judge can come to the conclusion that what this man did, let him out so he can do a little bit better. Let him out. Let me know in the comment section, because maybe I'm missing something. I doubt it, but yeah. Do not forget to do what you see in this animation right here. That would greatly help your boy's channel. And if you want to see the next video that I will be doing after this one, it's going to be up there. Things I did as of yesterday, right here. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man. And I hope and pray every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.